Hey, what's up guys, it's Sam with Academy FM here today with part 2 of the Future Bass course. Now in this part I'm gonna develop the main drop. So I'm gonna start with some drums to indicate some rhythm first before we build the main synths. So I'm just gonna group this audio track, call it drums, put in a bunch of audio tracks. Also I'm gonna lower the instrument group for a bit. Then I'm gonna go to samples, ultimate kick collection, just browse through some kicks and find a nice, clean, punchy kick. I like this one. I'm gonna put this in the audio track first, just so I have it saved in case I find a better one. I like this one too, maybe this one for the intro. Like this one too. This is a really strong kick. So I have 3 kicks selected right now. I'm gonna go through some snares. I like this one. I like this one as well. I like this one too. Like this one too. This might be like for a small fill snare. Okay, so that's our main. This one might be a little bit too thick. I'm gonna try to layer these two. Because I like the clean low end in this one. I'm just gonna make this a little bit shorter and cut off the transient with the fades. Then I'm gonna put an EQ on the second one, cut out the low end. Put a compressor on it. Maybe layer it with the third one as well. I'm also gonna cut out the low end for the third one. And I'm gonna group these. Name the group kick. Maybe process this a little bit. I'm gonna loop this little part. Boost the parts that I think need some more power. A little bit of multiband compression just to smooth it out a little bit. And then soft clip it. I'm actually gonna make an audio track. Choose the input to be resampling. Solo the kick group. Arm this track. This is actually gonna be the kick. So now we have just a clean kick channel. I'm gonna mute the kick group in case we need it somewhere down the line. Just name this kick group muted. Now we have a small, short, punchy kick. Now let's see about the snare. I'm gonna loop this 4-bar again. So I'm gonna delete this one, I don't like it that much. I like this one a little bit more. This one is more heavy, and I want a little bit more higher snare. So I hear some low end rumbling. Actually right below this fundamental. You can see. If I boost it too, you can really hear that. So I'm gonna cut that out. I'm gonna cut it right before the fundamental and then compress it. Just to make it that attack a little bit louder again. So this is in D, that's perfect. Because D is the 5th of G, so it's perfectly in the scale. I always prefer it when I don't have to pitch around snare samples, because you can lose some of the quality and some of the punch. So now we have the kick and the snare. And with this small snare here, I'm gonna put this small snare in another channel. This is gonna be our main snare. This could be our snare fill. So we are actually in triplets, so I'm gonna go to 1/8 triplet grid. I'm gonna copy this little part over, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, that sounds nice. We have a nice rhythm going. I'm just gonna turn these down a little bit. Because otherwise they're gonna clip. And then I'm gonna make a head channel, make another audio channel, make this the ride. Actually another one, the open hi-hat. Just the open hat. I'm gonna go into somatic samples, just search for hat. See 50k, or I don't want a loop, I just want a clean just a clean hi-hat symbol. And these are real, recorded, and I want like one of those really trappy see, these are a little bit too bright, a little bit too short too. See, maybe Raptor. This open hat is nice. I'm gonna put that in the open hat channel. These are all loops. Let's see. Maybe check you. Yeah, this hat. Perfect. Okay. This is way too loud. I'm gonna turn it down to -50. So our rhythm here is that long, so I'm just gonna duplicate our hi-hat for that. And this open hi-hat has a lot of low end rumble too. I'm gonna put an EQ on there. You can see here around the 100 Hertz range. So now I'm gonna go for a ride. This one can be a little bit acoustic. Maybe something like this. I'm just gonna put this on every quarter note. Delete this part. Make it quieter and also EQ it a little bit because there's a little bit too much mid-range. Or maybe put it every half note. So you have like that whole ambient high end. Just washes out the high end a little bit more, fills it up. That's our drums. I'm gonna put a MIDI channel here. I'm gonna work on the synth, the main drop synths. So I want like a filtered saw. sound. So I'm gonna open up Serum. Oh, and unsolo it for a second. So I'm gonna use the LFO instead of the envelope, so I have a little bit more control time-wise. I'm gonna enable triplet. Go to 16th triplets. So I'm gonna detune these saws, maybe to 9 even. If your computer can't handle that, fine. It's gonna be 5 voices is gonna be fine too. I'm gonna select analog basic shapes here. I'm gonna put a square wave below the saw wave. And again, put the LFO on the level and also here on the cutoff. Put the master a little bit down because it's already in the red. Maybe give it a little bit of hyperdimension. And we can put the LFO on the mix, so in the quiet parts there's not actually any space being created. Maybe try it for the hyper too. Just a little. And then I'm gonna close Serum, get an EQ, get those frequencies below 100 away, put a multiband compression, and I'm gonna layer this with a few other sounds. So I'm gonna mute the grand piano and the melody channel we made. This is gonna be our main saws. Gonna duplicate that. I wanna give some other textures to this sound. So I'm gonna go into element keys, maybe find something here. Get rid of the release and the reverb and delay. And now actually for I wanted to use LFO tool, but for the people that don't have that, I think we can just do this in Serum itself. So I'm gonna remove all the modulators from the filter. I think we used a 24 filter. Let's see, yeah, 24 with a drive on 21%, fat on 24, resonance on 36. You can replicate that here. LFO 1 isn't being used, it's perfect. Enable the triplets, 16th triplets. Put this on the level. Also on the percussion. I think that's just transient, so we don't actually need that. Put it on the filter as well. So if we turn this resonance a little bit up, get some really, really bright high frequencies, so I'm gonna turn the resonance down. So in these are gonna be support 1, support chords. Be a little bit more clear. I'm gonna cut it to low. I just want these 1K and up frequencies to really shine. I'm gonna put a Haas effect on here. So I'm actually gonna make this in simple delay. And then I'm gonna save it as Haas effect and use it throughout this project. So the way you make this is you put it at 100% wet. Don't link the delay times. Put them both to time. Feedback to 0. That's really important. You set one time to 1 millisecond and the other one to 22 or something. So that basically delays one channel 22 milliseconds and the other one is 1 millisecond. So that actually creates a pretty big space, which makes the sound a lot wider. I'm gonna make a second support chord patch. I'm gonna just go through that element keys. I like this texture as well. So I'm gonna kill the delay, put the sustain all the way up. And again, the delay and reverb can go. This is a really high-end sound. Probably because of that noise. Oh no, that's just transient. It's this one. So I'm gonna, again, put the LFO on triplet, put it to 16th triplets. If you hold Alt, I've been doing this, I don't know if I told this before, but if you hold Alt and select one of these nodes, you can actually drag them up while moving all the nodes, so that makes it perfectly symmetrical. That's a really handy trick. That works for LFO tool too. So I'm gonna put the LFO on here. I'm gonna remove all the modulators on this, put the LFO on here. I don't know if I want this stereo-wise, so I'm gonna play this with the other chords and hear if it sounds good. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm actually gonna save this simple delay reset and save it as effect. So now if I go into audio effects and go to simple delay, yeah, it's right here. I can just drag that in and it will also always be DAS effect. So now I'm gonna make a bass layer. This isn't gonna be the sub bass, just the bass. So I'm gonna select all the chords and delete them, so I just have the bass line. Load up Serum, or actually I want to try with the wavetable synth. So you can follow along in Serum if you don't have LFO tool. I'm gonna use the LFO tool here for the filter and the volume automation that we have been doing in Serum. The LFO tool is made by the same people, so you can actually have the exact same filters. So the MG Low 24. Build the release, make it mono. Give some fat and drive too. I'm gonna put this down an octave. Maybe layer it with another saw. That is an octave above that. Maybe try some cool instruments. Ooh, that sounds cool. So I'm gonna use that. Make this a little bit more fat. Cut out the sub. Give it a slight high pass or a high cut. I'm not sure if I want to LFO the bass too, so I'm gonna make this up. I'm gonna duplicate this wavetable channel, mute oscillator 2, make this a triangle, and make this EQ a low pass. Easy way of just making a sub out of anything. I'm gonna push the glue compressor actually until it's clipping. You get some really nice harmonics. So I'm gonna turn off the LFO for now. So that's the main drop idea. I'm gonna develop it a little bit further in the next episode. So stay tuned, and I'll see you then.